Hi students, this semester I am going to handle numerical methods. In numerical methods there are 5 units. First unit, interpolation. Interpolation means what? Interpolation means intermediate of two values. We have to find out the intermediate of two values. The definition for interpolation is a process in which we finding the value of y or f of x for any intermediate value of x and interval between x0 and xn. This is called interpolation. Extrapolation. What is meant by extrapolation? Extrapolation is a process in which we finding the value of y or f of x for any value of x outside the interval between x0 and xn. Okay, first we will discuss what is meant by interpolation and extrapolation difference. The given x value 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 like that, and y value 5, 7, 9, 27, 35. Okay, here to find out x is equal to 5, what is the corresponding y value? What is the corresponding y value? The interpolation means we have to find out the given x value, what is the corresponding y value. The x value is available between x0 to xn. This is for x0, x1, x2 like that up to xn. This is for y0, y1, y2 like that up to xn. The given x is equal to 5. The 5 is available between x0 to xn. This is called interpolation. We have to find out what is the corresponding y value. Here x is equal to 5 means the 5 is available between 4 and 6. What is the corresponding y value? This is called interpolation. Interpolation is nothing but the given x value is available inside between x0 to xn. Extrapolation means the given x value, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 12. The 12 outside the intervals between x0 and xn. It is not inside between x0 to xn. The x12 it is available outside the x0 to xn. What is the corresponding y value? This is called extrapolation. The given x value available between x0 to xn, that is called interpolation. The given x value is available outside the value x0 to xn. This is called extrapolation. Okay. Next term, limitation of interpolation. There are two limitations. The given function is a polynomial function. First we have to satisfy the given function is a polynomial function, and second one, the given function should be uniformly increasing or decreasing. Uniformly increasing or decreasing. Example, You can take the same example. X is equal to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Here the x value gradually increasing. Between 2 x value, what is the difference between 2 and 4? 2. And 4 and 6, difference is 2. Here the gradually increasing or gradually decreasing. Okay, at that time we can use the interpolation method. Method of interpolation. There are two types of interpolation. First one is for equal interval. For equal interval. In equal interval, there are two types. First one is a forward interpolation formula, and second one is a backward interpolation formula. And second method for unequal interval. Unequal interval. In unequal interval, there are two types. First one is the divided difference interpolation formula, and second one is a Lagrange interpolation formula. Now we will discuss what is meant by equal intervals and unequal intervals. We can take the same example. Here the given x value x0, x1, x2, x3, x4 from 2 to 10. Here the x value gradually increasing. The intervals between two values difference is 2. Here the gradually increasing. This is for equal interpolation. This is for equal interpolation. In this method, we can use, there are two types. Either Newton's forward interpolation formula or Newton's backward interpolation formula. In second method in interpolation, for unequal intervals, x value 2, 7, 9, 25, 45. Here the difference between two x value, first one 2 to 7, there is a difference 5, and 7 to 9 difference is 2, and 9 to 25 difference is 16, and 25 to 45 difference is 20. Here the difference is not equal. At that time we can use either Newton's divided interpolation formula or Lagrange interpolation formula. This is the second method. Okay, first method, equal intervals. The x value x0 to x1 value will be gradually increasing or decreasing for equal intervals between two values. At that time we can use either forward interpolation formula or backward interpolation formula. And second one is a unequal intervals. The given x value x0 to xn, okay, between two x value, it is not equal intervals. This is for unequal intervals. At that time we can use, there are two methods, Newton's divided difference interpolation formula or Lagrange interpolation formula. Okay, first we will discuss the Newton's forward interpolation formula. Newton's forward interpolation formula. The definition for Newton's forward interpolation formula, it is mainly used for interpolating the value of y nearer the beginning of a set of tabular value. The given tabular value nearer to beginning of the table. And also for extrapolating the value of y a short distance backward to the left from y0. Left from the y0. We will discuss later. In Newton's forward interpolation, there are three steps should be satisfied. Step 1, to prepare the difference table from the given value of x. The given value of x, we have to prepare the difference table. And step number 2, we have to calculate what is the p-value. What is the p-value? The formula for to find out the p-value, p equal to x minus x naught divided by h. X minus x naught divided by h. What is meant by x? X for which y or f of x is to be calculated. In problem, the x value given to find out what is the corresponding y or f of x. That is called x. X naught means initial value of x. Initial value of x. H equal intervals between two intervals values. X0 to xn between two intervals, that is x0 to x1 or x1 to x2, like that up to xn. What is the difference between two intervals? That is called h. H is the equal intervals. And third one, we have to use the formula for Newton's forward interpolation formula. The formula for y of x equal to y naught plus p delta y naught plus p into p minus 1 divided by 2 factorial into delta square y naught plus p into p minus 1 p minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into delta power 4 y naught plus up to requirements. There are two conditions should be satisfied for Newton's interpolation formula. First, Newton's forward interpolation formula. The definition for Newton's forward interpolation formula. Newton's forward interpolation formula is used mainly for interpolating the value of y nearer the beginning of a set of tabular value. This is for given values. Y value 2, 4, 6, 8, 15 and y value 5, 7, 9, 27, 35. First we have to find out x is equal to 5. What is the corresponding y value? Here the x value is available between 4 and 6. It is very nearer to beginning of the table. Suppose we can write like this: x 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. To find out x is equal to 5. The 5 value is available between 4 and 6. Here, this is a nearer beginning of the table. Suppose x is equal to 9. The 9 is available between 8 and 10. The 9 available the end of the table. Okay, the beginning of the table means we have to use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Suppose the x value 9. X value is 9. This 9 is available end of the table. End of the table means we have to use Newton's backward interpolation formula. Suppose x is equal to 5. The 5 is beginning of the table. table means we have to use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Okay. There are 3 steps. First one, we have to prepare the difference table. We have to prepare the difference table from the given value of I. From the given value of I and the corresponding value of Y. Corresponding value of Y. Step number 2, we have to find out the value for P. And step number 3, we have to use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Okay. Next one, Newton's backward interpolation. Newton's backward interpolation. The definition for Newton's backward interpolation, it is mainly used for interpolating the value of Y nearer the end of a set of tabular value. End of a set of tabular value, and also for extrapolating the value of Y a short distance head to Y naught. Head to the Y naught. Okay. Suppose they are given X value like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have to find out X is equal to 9. What is the corresponding Y value? The X value is nearer end of the tabular column. End of the tabular column. At that time we can use Newton's backward interpolation formula. In Newton's backward interpolation formula also there are 3 steps. Step 1, we have to prepare the difference table. We have to prepare the difference table from the given value of X and the corresponding value of Y. Step number 2, we have to calculate the P value. How to find out the P value? The P equal to X minus Xn divided by H. Here the X for which f of X is to be calculated. X value for f of X is to be calculated, and the Xn is the lost value. In Newton's forward interpolation, here X naught means initial value. In Newton's backward, here Xn means lost value in X, and H is the equal intervals. H is the equal intervals between two X values. And step number 3, we have to use a formula for Newton's backward interpolation. Here the y of X is equal to Yn plus P delta Yn plus P into P plus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square Yn plus P into P plus 1 P plus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube Yn up to requirements level. What is the difference between Newton's forward and Newton's backward? Means in Newton's forward, the given X value, to find out corresponding Y value, the X value is nearer to the tabular column or beginning of the tabular. Means we have to use Newton's forward interpolation formula. Suppose the given the X value, to find out the corresponding Y value, the X value is end of the tabular column. At that time we can use Newton's backward interpolation formula. Okay. In Newton's forward and Newton's backward, we have to use P equal to X minus X naught divided by H. X naught means initial value for Newton's forward, and Xn means Newton's backward formula. In Newton's forward method, the formula we have to start with Y naught, and P value P into P minus 1, P minus 2, P minus 3, like that it will be increasing. But in Newton's backward, we have to start with the yn. Yn means last value of yn, last value of y, and p value p into p plus 1, p plus 2, p plus 3, like that it will be increasing up to requirements level. Okay, first we will discuss the first sum. First sum, the population of a town in the census is as given in the data. 2. Estimate the population in the year 1996 using Newton's forward interpolation formula, and second one, Newton's backward interpolation formula. This is the question. In that question, we have to find out in 1996. In 1996, what is the population? What is the population? The given x value, x in year 1961, 1971, 1981, 1991 and 2001. Y value in population in thousands. In 1961, 46, 1971, 66, 1981, 81 and 1991, 93 and 2001, 101. Here the given sum, we have to find out what is the population in the year of 1996. In the year of 1996. Either Newton's forward method or Newton's backward method. Okay. First, we have to prepare the difference table. You have to prepare the difference table. X value 1961, 1971, 1981, 1991 and 2001. In interpolation, there are two methods. First method for equal intervals. For equal intervals, in this method there are two types. One is the Newton's forward method and second one is the Newton's backward method. And second one for unequal intervals. For unequal intervals, in this method there are two types: Newton's divided interpolation formula and Lagrange interpolation formula. The given sum for equal intervals means what are the conditions should be satisfied. The given value is gradually increasing. The given x value will be gradually increasing or gradually decreasing. The gradually increasing or gradually decreasing, that is equal difference. 1961, 1971, 1981, 1921 and 2001. What is the difference between two x values? This is for x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. x0 to x1, what is the difference? 10. x1 to x2, 10. This is the equal difference. The equal difference means we have to use either Newton's forward method or Newton's backward methods. Okay. First, we have to prepare the difference table. How to prepare the difference table means, first column we have to mention the x values. X 1961, 1971, 1981, 1991 and 2001. The corresponding y value in 1961, 46, 66, 81, 93, 101. Okay. Now we have to prepare the difference table. How to prepare the difference table means, suppose we are using for Newton's forward interpolation formula. Newton's forward interpolation formula. Either Newton's forward or Newton's backward. We have to use which method? First we have to select. How to select means, the given x value. The given x value. Here 1996. 1996. The 1996 nearer to the beginning of the tabular column or end of the tabular column. End of the tabular column. 1996 means this is for end of the tabular column. End of the tabular column. We have to use which method? Newton's backward interpolation. But in question itself, they are given to find out Newton's forward as well as Newton's backward. So we have to use both method. First, we will find out the difference table. How to find the difference table means first third column. This is column 1, column 2. That is column 1 x value and column 2 y value. This is for given already in the question itself. And third column delta y. Delta y means the difference between, this is for y0, this is for y1, this is for y2, and this is for y3, and this is for y4. How to find out delta y? First we have to subtract with y1 minus y0. y1 minus y0. 66 minus 46. The difference is 20. Next y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1. 81 minus 66. The difference is 15. Next y3 minus y2. 93 minus 81. Difference is 12. Next y4 minus y3. 101 minus 93. The difference is 8. This is for first column. Delta y. In third column, you are representing for delta y means this is for Newton's forward. And this delta, there is delta is in reverse. Reverse means this is for Newton's backward. This is for Newton's backward and this is for Newton forward. And the next fourth column we have to represent for delta square y. Delta square y means we have to find out the difference between delta y. This is for y0. Again y0, y1, y2 and y3. y1 minus y0, that is 15 minus 20. The difference between these two minus 5. This is for delta square y. Next y2 minus y1. y2 minus y1 is 12 minus 15. The difference is minus 3. Next y3 minus y2. The difference is 8 minus 12. Difference minus 4. Next delta q. Delta q means delta square. We have to start with y0, y1 and y2. Okay, the difference table for delta cube y. y0 minus y1 minus y0. Minus 3 already minus 5. It will change into plus 5. The difference is 2. Minus 4 minus already minus 3. Minus 4 plus 3. The difference is minus 1. Next delta power 4. Delta power 4. We can start with this is for y0, y1. The difference between y1 minus y0. Minus 1 minus 2. The difference is minus 3. The difference is minus 3. We have to continue the process up to the single value. Up to single value or all the data should be 0. We can stop the process. We can stop the process up to we reach the single value or all the value it should be a 0. This is a difference table for Newton's forward as well as Newton backward. Newton's forward means we have to represent for delta like this. We have to represent the delta like this. Delta. This is for Newton's forward. Suppose delta in reverse means this is for Newton's backward formula. Newton's backward formula. Delta y, delta square y, delta cube y, delta power o. The formula for Newton's forward interpolation formula, you know, already discussed. We have to start with y of x is equal to y naught plus p into delta y naught plus p into p minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus p into p minus 1 p minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube y naught plus for Newton's forward interpolation formula, y of x is equal to y naught plus p delta y naught plus p into p minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y naught plus p into p minus 1 p minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta cube y naught. This process will be continue up to delta power y. This process will be continue up to delta power y. In difference table, the last value for in the column delta power y. So we have to continue the process up to delta power y. Again p into p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3 divided by 4 factorial delta power 4 y naught. We can stop the process up to here itself. Y of x is equal to, before that we have to find out what is the value of p. In Newton's forward interpolation formula, to find out the p value, the formula for x minus x naught divided by h. We already discussed what is the value for x. X means in given x value to find out what is the corresponding y value. In question the given x value is 1996. 1996. This is the x value. Here the x is equal to 1996. X naught value means initial value of the tabular column. Initial value of the tabular column. Suppose this is for Newton's backward means here we have to mention the xn. Xn means last value of the tabular column. Last value of the tabular column. Now we are using for Newton's forward interpolation. So we have to use x naught. X naught means initial value of the tabular column. What is the initial value? 1961. 1961. This is the initial value for x naught. 1961. And h is the interval between two x values. That is difference between two x values. 1961, 1971, 1981 and 1991 and 2001. What is the intervals between two? 10. This is the h value. This is the h value. Now all this value we have to substitute in the Newton's forward interpolation formula. Newton's formula. Here the y of x means we have to find out the x value. For y of 1996 equal to, in formula, first y naught. Y naught means In tabular column, this is the y naught. This is a y naught. What is the value for y naught? 46 plus p value. P value means we have to find out what is the value for p. For that, x value 1996 minus x naught value 1961 divided by 10. 1996 minus 1961, 50 divided by 10. You can cancel this one, 5. This is the value for P, 5. Sorry, 1996 minus 61, the difference is 35. 35 divided by 10 equal to the p value is 3.5. The p value is 3.5. Now in formula p into delta y naught, p into delta y naught, the p value 3.5 into delta y naught. Delta y naught is available. This is for delta y naught. Delta y naught value 20 plus in formula p into p minus 1, p into p minus 1 divided by 2 factorial delta square y naught, p into p minus 1, p value 3.5 within bracket 3.5 minus 1 divided by 2 factorial. 2 factorial means 2 into delta square y naught. Delta square y naught. In tabular column, delta square minus 5 plus again p into p minus 1, p minus 2 divided by 3 factorial into delta cube y naught. P value 3.5 into 3.5 minus 1 into 3.5 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial means 6 into delta cube y naught. Delta cube y naught value 2. You have to substitute here 2 plus p into p minus 1, p minus 2, p minus 3 divided by 4 factorial into delta power 4 y naught. Again you have to substitute 3.5 into 3.5 minus 1 into 3.5 minus 2 into 3.5 minus 3 divided by 4 factorial means 24 into delta power 4 y naught value minus 3. Now we can calculate the values. 46 plus 3.5 into 20. 3.5 into 20. 3.5 into 20. 3.5 into 20, 70 plus 3.5 into 3.5 minus 1 means 2.5 divided by 2 into minus 5 plus 3.5 into 3.5 minus 1 2.5 into 3.5 minus 2 1.5 divided by 6 into 2 plus 3.5 into 2.5 into 1.5 into 0.5 divided by 24 into minus 3. Now 46 plus 70 plus, you can multiply 3.5, 2.5 into minus 5 divided by 2. That result is minus 21.875. Next, 3.5 into 2.5 into 1.5 into 2 divided by 6. That value is plus 4.375 minus 3.5, 2.5 into 1.5 into 0.5 into minus 3 divided by 24 means minus 0.820325. 0.820325. And then final result y of 1996 is equal to 97.6796875. This is the population in the year of 1996 is equal to 26.6796875 in thousands using Newton's forward interpolations. If you have any doubt, you can call me or put it in the chat box. Thank you.